up, guys? Welcome to another beautiful episode of The Green Circle. I am your host, Teddy Hendricks, and today I've got the one and only, Today we're joined by YouTube vlogger and TikTok entertainer, Koka.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, and how are you?
Are you ready for the
Let's
show?
do this.
30 seconds is an icebreaker challenge. Basically, I ask my guests 10 questions, and the trick is they have to answer it in 30 seconds. If they do not do that, they will take shots for all the questions that they do not answer. Let's get into it.
Okay.
So cool. 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. What are your full names?
Lisita Francis Koka.
Do you believe in love?
Yes, I do.
When was the last time you kissed someone?
December, actually.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
I have 4.
When is your birthday?
25 July.
How many followers do you have on TikTok, Instagram?
110.5 on TikTok and 7.1 on Instagram.
What is your dream job?
Metallurgical engineer.
Oh, yeah. What was the last song you listened to?
James Arthur.
Time. That was actually, he did great. That was like literally better than anyone who I've had on this show.
I know.
So you answered a total of...
And I was so nervous, actually.
Answered a total of 8 questions, which means that you're only taking 2 shots.
It's not
I'm
bad.
proud of you. I'm proud of you. Over
Wow.
here, I have horrible shots. There's concoctions of sugar. There's some lime here. There's Red Bull with sugar, Red Bull with salt. So all I'm gonna say is that be very careful with what you decide to ingest, because it's horrible.
Why am I shaking?
Relax. Calm down. Okay. It's nice.
No.
Maybe try the Red Bull.
Okay. This is normal Red Bull.
Okay, we're back to our very, very, my favorite part of the show. And basically, I call this part the conversation. And essentially what this is about is to get to know you better and just have conversations about, who Lisita is.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to ask you is, how would you describe yourself?
I'm a normal person, shy, introvert. That one, everyone finds it difficult to believe, but I'm an introvert. And I just like my own company. I like being by myself. And I'm just a bubbly person when I'm around people that I know and people around my friends. That's cool. Who I am.
So you say that you're shy.
Yes,
then how come did you, end up on TikTok? Because I feel like that's exposing yourself to a very big audience.
Initially, it was a way of, when you challenging yourself because of the whole introvert stuff. So, and obviously when you shoot, you are
By
alone
yourself.
in your own space and stuff. They're not like, let me just try it out. And also my sisters would tell me that, you should actually try this. And this other friend of mine who is actually TikTok famous as well, so told me to try it out. Then I did, posted one video led to 2, then here we are.
Do you remember the first video that made you go viral?
Yes. Oh my word.
what were you doing in the video?
You know Babalo, the beautiful.
Oh yes, Babalo Khare.
Yeah. I used to have a crush on her. I don't wanna lie. I used to have a crush on her. Then I made a video out of nowhere. I just made a video duetting her video. Then I was like, finally got my TikTok crush, and it went wild. It was all over the place. I don't wanna lie.
I want to talk about family, because I feel like also that's something that we don't get to experience, especially with a lot of TikTok famous people. How would you describe your family and the relationship that you guys have?
One thing about my family, they're very outspoken, outgoing, alcohol wise. Bona. That's my family. They're big on alcohol, but they drink responsibly,
of course.
And yeah, that's basically it. I don't necessarily have a relationship with everyone at home. It's just that thing out there. I go home, hi, I'm here, it's fine. Then the people that I have a relationship with, that I'm actually close with, my sister, my sister's parents. I'm not really that close with my mom, which is quite sad, and also my dad, which is quite sad. But we're working on it.
Okay.
Like when I say my sister, it's not my mother's child. You know,
Like-
because in my mother's child, I'm the firstborn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we grew up in a family whereby at that time we were 5. There were like 5 grandchildren.
So like a blended family.
Yeah, so we basically grew up in our grandmother's house. So we were 5. We used to call each other Big 5, and I was number 3 on the Big 5. So it was quite nice because we did everything together. We always were in trouble together, the 5 of us. So it was quite amazing. Even now, we as close as we were.
What is because I know it's very interesting, you know, because I can relate on that. You know, I did also grow up like in a blended family, and I know I'm very like it's so weird when I have to call my cousins like
Yeah,
because I grew up
I don't know those things.
Yeah.
It's my sister, it's my brother.
Yes,
We
like
move.
and I love that so much. If you were to pick up 3 values that you learned, you know, from your family growing up, what would those be?
Respect, loving, and caring. Those are the most biggest values that I took or I absorbed from home, especially from my grandmother. I love that woman. Yeah.
What's the earliest memory that you have as a kid?
I feel like the time when I was achieving something at school, because I was always big in like being number 1. You're shame. I don't want to lie. I've always wanted to be number 1.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the school that I attended, we were having like beast people, especially girls. Your girls in my school were big performers. So every time where I would perform like overly to the top, I'd be like excited, and I'd have hope that eventually I would get to a point whereby I'm also number 1.
Yeah.
Because I was destined to be number 1. I always thought that, and which at the later stage I was.
This is cool. What school did you go to?
I went to different schools. Okay, primary I went to Portuguese Comprehensive School. Then
Afrikaans schools.
No, it's actually filled with black people. Then grade 8, then I went to the township school, which was Ebenezer High School. Grade 9, I went to Paladino Technical High School. Grade 10, I went to the ghetto school. But now it's
Why are you switching schools so much?
Imagine. So grade 10, I went to Gojela. It's a town. It's a school at my township. Then grade 11, I went back to Paladino Technical High School. That's where I did my matric.
That's so interesting. That's so interesting. I even lost count. I think you mentioned like about 5 schools, 5 different schools.
Actually 4. Yeah, it's 4, including my primary. It's 4.
You spoke about, you know, being like big on like achieving and being an overachiever. What number 1 goal are you like currently working on?
Getting my degree. I don't want to lie. I can't wait to get my degree. I feel like if I can get my degree, that's when I'll say I'm 1 doors ahead of achieving what I want to achieve in terms of academics.
Yeah.
So in terms of what I achieved in like high school, primary, I don't necessarily count it because it doesn't get me to where I want to be. It got me to the doors of university. So that's it. So getting my degree is my top priority.
So like a lot of people who probably like follow you don't know that you actually do like metallurgical engineering,
Metallurgical
engineering, which is one of the courses that I would rate as like very like difficult.
It is,
you know. So how do you balance, you know, being a content creator and obviously still keeping your academics on par?
I don't want to lie and say I have balance. I do not have balance at all. Especially when I'm not putting my school at a certain level, but especially when you're doing engineering at UP.
Yeah.
It's quite hectic. It's quite like, it's not normal for a person who's doing engineering and they have like a social life. You can have a social life, but it won't be a 50-50 chance, you know. But I try by all means to not box myself and focus on my schoolwork because tend to get depressing at times, because I, for one, suffer from depression and anxiety.
Yeah,
And
that's so interesting because one thing that I've realized, especially about men in university, is that we're never, because I don't know, like we were conditioned to never be expressive about like how we feel, and especially like things like depression and anxiety. Those are things that are very like frowned upon in our societies or like our Black families. So you saying that is so interesting. I just want to ask, for somebody, let's say like a fan out there or somebody who follows you, going through something similar, like what words of like advice would you give to them?
For a person who has depression, anxiety, or like mental health in general.
Yes.
Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. It's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to seek help. Whether you're a boy, whether you're a girl, we all have feelings. We all supposed to cry. One of my mottos is crying. Cry to the fullest degree. One thing about me, I'll cry. Even slightest of things. Like for instance, marks. If I was expecting to pass this thing and it's like a thinking, I would cry. I don't want to lie. When I get to my space and I'm alone, I would burst into tears. I don't want to lie. And it actually is therapeutic for me, because I feel like that's how I express my emotions, and that's how I deal with things. It's okay to cry. It's okay to seek help.
Yes.
Always seek help. Even if you don't find like a professional, find someone that you truly trust so that you can speak to. Yeah.
Because I feel like, and I think this is also something that I've once suffered from, like in the past, is that as like, especially like as a man, and you have like that group of friends who know you to be this particular happy person. So now anytime when you come and you're not feeling okay, or you're having like a mental like anxieties, you always feel like, okay, my God, like I'm expressing like a very vulnerable part of myself, and I'm afraid of how people are gonna
me.
So I think it's very interesting that you're very much big on like mental health. You keeping it healthy. I love that. I love that so much. In high school, what is that one subject that you always looked up to?
There were actually 3.
Okay.
Physical science, mathematics, and civil technology.
So it's giving genius.
I wouldn't say that. But if they could say pick one from those 3, I would definitely choose mathematics.
Guys, I hate maths. I don't hate maths. I'm lying. But I wouldn't really say that it was one of those subjects that, for me, a subject that I would look forward to is one that involves minimal work, like something like English
or actually, it was also like one of my favorite subjects at the time, but mathematics took the cup. I don't want to lie.
What is it about maths that you really
everything? Like I used to like problem-solving situations.
Okay.
Math-related situations. Even now, the modules where I have theory, I hate.
Really?
So I'm not a fan of theory work. I don't want to lie. So calculations, I'm there, even though like varsity calculations are quite tricky.
Right. Oh my God.
When I got to varsity, that's when I thought that, you know what, maths is not for me. Like I'm not a maths person, because what is this doing now? Because in high school we were taught a different maths, so now it's something quite different.
I feel like I won't lie. You see, maths for me, like why I was saying that I hate maths, because actually when I got to uni, I realized that maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was.
Exactly, like you would question your intellectual self
capacity, and primary reason was that like there were now symbols. Maths was no longer about just like algebraic equations. Algebra had symbols, and I'm just like it's like a whole new language, and I just
don't even like the calculus. I thought that I was gonna do f of x in
derivatives, integrations,
triple integrals. Do you know that thing? Sure.
You mentioned something really interesting when you were talking about maths, and that was like problem solving in situations. Would you say that translates to like the relationships that you have, like
in terms of like
love life, and even like your friendships? Do you consider yourself to be the problem solver?
friendship-wise, I believe that because I often share. I don't know how to put it, but I'm always there to listen. I'm always there to give advice. And one thing about me, I believe I give critical advice. I don't give advice based on like what you're supposed to hear.
Yeah.
Because I believe that as a friend, I should be honest enough to tell you the truth. You know, this is how it is, and this is how you're supposed to deal with it. You know, so I believe that relationship-wise, I haven't encountered a lot of relationships, and everything that I've encountered was a mess. But I don't regret any.
Okay, that's cool.
Even like my worst, but I don't regret it because I believe that I had to pass there to become a better person in terms of relationship-wise.
That's cool. I was out to, throw that in. So, word on the street says that you're single.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Word on the street is that you're single.
Yeah.
How would you describe like your ideal partner? What qualities do you look for in a potential partner?
Just be caring, have a good heart, intelligence, because it's important for the kids. Intelligence, and not like book intelligent per se, just be like
overall,
like conversation wise, we need to like withhold a proper conversation, and I can content create. Content creators, it's not because I don't consider myself as a big content creator, and I actually like it to keep it that way.
Yeah.
I usually consider myself as an engineer rather than a content creator.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. Beautiful.
Of course.
Extremely. Yeah. Not extremely, but beautiful. Yeah.
What is that one thing that you wouldn't forgive? Like, if they did this in a relationship, you're just like, no, fuck you, like I'm done with this.
Yes. Okay, in terms of like partner relationship wise, cheating, I will never forgive that thing. Ever in my life. I will never.
Have you ever been cheated on?
I don't know, but I believe so.
I've heard a lot of people say that maybe they didn't find out, but they believe that one person.
Actually I was, but I had to find out at a later stage that actually I was cheated on. Yeah. So I'll never forgive that thing. Even that person can come and say, can we rekindle things? No, because you cheated on me.
Would you go back to your ex, actually?
No, never.
Why?
Never. Never. Please, no.
Oh.
No. Because I believe that there's a reason why we broke up at the first place. So I can't, when you go back, maths only maths paper and paper, but in the paper too. You see? So, no, I wouldn't.
Can you remember like a time where you were done dirty by somebody that you trusted?
Have I ever done dirty? And I was. And I'm sorry if you're gonna see this, but I have to, my relationship in 2020, I felt like that person made me so dirty. Because at a later stage, that's when I found out that this person was cheating on me, But it's okay. And we do speak when we have to.
You still speak with them?
Yeah, we do, because I don't believe in holding grudges.
Okay.
So we do speak, so yeah.
How would you, because I believe in keeping like a clean slate, and like you can be, cordial with your exes and stuff. How do you think people who you get into a new relationship with like would take that? Because I know like a lot of people, it's just like, why the fuck are you still speaking to your ex? Like, how would you navigate that? Because that's very tricky.
I don't know, because I've never encountered that. But I feel like if I were to be in a relationship, I wouldn't speak to my exes. It would actually be rude.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I don't speak to my exes on my WhatsApp. No.
Oh, so it's just like interactions on Instagram from time to time, sometimes Twitter.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
How would you define success?
Success, it's when you have, okay, according to my own, it's when you have actually achieved everything that you always wanted to achieve, whether big or small.
That's actually a beautiful like simplification of it. And lastly, what if you were to speak to a 10-year-old version of yourself, what would you say to him?
Everything happens for a reason, and as we move, as we grow, certain things change, and as we grow, certain things evolve. 5 years now would be doing this, and 5 years later it will be a different situation. So it's okay if things don't work out in the whole journey of you growing up, but eventually it will. So never give up.
It's beautiful. That's the green circle. Okay, so we're on the last segment of my show, and this part is called the challenge.
Me and my esteemed guest will be going head to head trying to match a capital city to its country. Now, as you always know, the champion gets to be crowned with the loser's Instagram stories for 24 hours with whatever caption that they want. What's the country? Let's get
Basically,
into it.
the game is called capital cities versus the country.
Jojo.
Right?
Okay.
So you tell me the capital city and I will have to guess the name of the country, and vice versa. All of these need to come from the top of your head. So you can't go on Google to look up.
Because
Yeah, so basically whatever capital cities that you know are the ones that you can list. Because
wait, what is a capital city?
what do you mean?
Guys, I didn't do geography.
Hectic.
Okay, geography, but it's fine. Okay,
General knowledge.
let's start.
Yeah.
Aruba.
Aruba?
Mm.
Aruba?
Mm.
I've never heard of that.
It's a country.
A country called Aruba?
Yeah, it's a country.
Sorry guys, I'll pass. I don't...
Okay, well, I also don't know the capital.
What the fuck? No, that's cheating.
But this one is easy, obviously.
That's on you. You're the one who's going to be losing if you made it easy.
London.
England. I'm going to start off easy, because I'm a very... Maseru.
Maseru.
Yes.
It speaks African country. I'd say Nigeria. No, not Nigeria. Mozambique.
Side motherfucking eye. What? No. You want to hear the answer?
What is it?
Lesotho.
You lied.
Lesotho.
That is easy, guys. Harare.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
2 points for me.
Guys, I'm so bad in capital. Okay.
Gaborone.
Cameroon.
Gaborone. I mean, that's not how they pronounce it. But, yeah.
This is bad.
Okay,
It's bad.
I'll pronounce it in the language. Gaborone.
Oh, Botswana.
Yes.
Botswana. Okay, this one, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's one of the things that I googled. It's okay. I'm about to embarrass myself.
Love it.
Orangestate, something like that.
I can't even make that out. Orange.
At least you must lose. I know that I'm not an expert in this thing, but you must lose somehow.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Aruba.
Oh, you made sure. You made sure.
I made sure.
Where's Aruba?
Okay, I don't know because I saw it on the international pageant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that country.
Aruba. That's where I discovered Aruba.
Windhoek.
Windhoek, where they make Windhoek
Yeah.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Hectic. Hectic.
I'm just gonna take a wild guess. Turkey.
Take a moment of silence, guys.
Guys,
No,
I
you
seen-
are horrible. Yeah.
Like, guys, I see geography. The social science. Guys, it's been ages since I did social science. So I'm bad I'm so bad.
You're horrible. You're horrible.
Horrible is even an understatement.
But Windhoek is the capital city of Namibia.
I couldn't get a capital city, so I just wrote the thingy. And please don't lie to me.
Okay.
Please don't lie to me.
Okay, if I don't know it, I'll tell you.
Okay. But I think it's easy. Mozambique.
Maputo.
Okay.
And that's another lie.
Maputo.
You didn't know! Is it that?
Dear future, what? Please, this is not me.
First of all,
This
you
is not me.
were saying intelligence there by your type.
Imagine, like, how embarrassing is this?
I'm on to my fourth word, right? And I'm gonna give you the capital city. It
I need to get
is-
this one.
Yeah, Dubai.
Dubai. Wait, it's
You thought Dubai was a country.
exactly. Yo,
Exactly.
How embarrassing. Wait, Dubai. Highway. Imagine I was about to say Emirates.
You're so close.
Now you're putting pressure on me to think. Okay.
You're so close.
Dubai.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm clueless.
So you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna pass.
So Dubai is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates.
Yo.
Give me your last word.
Havana.
Havana, oh na na.
Please get this wrong.
Havana.
Please get this one wrong.
I know it's one of the countries. Yeah, by the islands.
Please get it wrong.
Havana, oh na na. It starts with a C.
Please get it wrong.
It starts with a C.
Please get it wrong.
Havana. Cuba. No, it is.
Wow. I'm so bad at this.
You know what I had in mind? Cubana.
Oh, because Cubana, Havana.
Yeah, but I'm just like, there's no country called Cubana. Okay, so how many points do I have now?
You have 4.
4. I missed one. There's
Yeah.
Aruba I didn't
Yeah.
get. I got all the other ones. I'm so smart. So this is your chance to redeem yourself, right? This is redemption.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you the capital city. Capital city is Accra.
How am I gonna redeem myself from that?
Accra.
Yo. Actually, I'll pass.
Okay. Accra is the capital of Ghana, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And
I didn't know.
Damn.
Actually need to, go home and learn this stuff.
Yes, because you might
Because
be
it's
talking
very
about things like
important.
this about
It's very
on a
important.
date, and
and it's
gonna look bad on
First
you.
impression counts.
they last.
But I need to actually do a notice board with Amy. And I'm gonna do it. I'll send you a picture. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. The last one is Sydney.
Australia.
Okay, so you have 2 points. So yeah, I'm gonna put something really snug. You know it's right.
Guys,
Okay.
a disclaimer. If you see this now, wait for this thing
have
to air so that you
Never.
can get clarity.
I've never met a man as intelligent. Oh no, king.
I'm even shaking.
I'm shaking. This was it. It is a wrap. This is Lisecha, as I said before. Handles on the screen. Let's go and do the most on his YouTube channel. I'll leave it in the description box down below. I think, guys, I can't believe it's a YouTuber. I got nobody being honest with you. Till I evaporate. My whole body see through transportation and make